They called her a monster, but all she ever wanted was to be loved. In the heart of an ancient African forest, where moonlight kisses the river's edge, walks Amara, the last of the Serpent Queens. Once worshipped as a goddess, now hunted as a curse. Amara walks barefoot through her eyes shimmer, tears reflecting the moon. Remembering her people destroyed her temple, burned her family, left her heart in ashes. Yet fate weaves strange paths, for tonight, she meets Kofi, the prince of those who once feared her. Sunset at the riverbank, soft wind, Kofi and Amara's eyes meet. He should have run, but instead, he stayed. And in his eyes, she saw something no one ever gave her. Mercy. Kofi touches her face. Her snake scales faintly glow beneath her skin. When danger returns, when hunters come with fire and fear, she stands before him, transforming, her voice trembling. If I die, remember me as the woman, not the serpent. Her body glows, scales rise, snake energy bursts. But he is still close to her, not away, holding her with love even as her serpent form coils around him. I see your soul, not your curse. Both fall into the river. Glowing, two intertwined serpents vanish beneath the surface, leaving ripples that shimmer like stars. In a world that feared her, love was the only magic strong enough to set her free. When the river whispers your name, it's not always calling you home. Under the silver moon, the river of souls flows quietly, carrying stories of love, pain, and promises never kept. And tonight, it calls the name of one heart still trapped between both worlds. Amara kneels by the glowing water, whispering ancient words. Mist moves around her like spirits. They say the river remembers. Every tear shed, every sin buried beneath its waves. And as Amara's reflection ripples, she sees not herself, but the woman she once was, a guardian betrayed. Flashback, burning temple. Her serpent kin screaming, her own eyes glowing with vengeance. From the mist, a voice rises, calm yet eternal. The river spirit emerges, shimmering like a goddess of time. Child of scales and sorrow, she says. Your past is the key to your chains. The water forms symbols glowing on Amara's skin. She gasps in pain and wonder. Kofi watches, helpless yet mesmerized. He reaches for her hand, whispering, even if your past drowns you, I'll be your breath. His hand touches hers, the water explodes into light around them. But love has its price. For with every secret revealed, the curse tightens its hold. And somewhere deep beneath the river, something ancient begins to stir. The river remembers, and soon it will demand what it's owed. The one who hunts you might be the one your past once saved. Darkness crawls through the forest as hunters rise once more. Their torches burn bright, fueled not by courage, but by fear. And among them walks Tano, a man with a scar for every secret he buried. He knows her name. He knows her power, and he swore to end her. Tano's face half lit by fire, his eyes cold yet pained. But destiny loves its cruel ironies. For the serpent he hunts once saved his life. Flashback, young Tano in the jungle. A giant snake wrapping around, shielding him from fire. Now years later, he faces the daughter of that serpent, Amara. She stands between him and the man she loves, eyes glowing like emerald fire. Leave, Tano, she says, voice trembling but proud. You were saved by what you now hunt. The storm rises, her aura flares. Kofi holds her hand behind her, whispering, don't. Lightning flashes. The spear trembles. And for one heartbeat, Tano remembers. Not the monster, but the mercy. He drops the spear, it clatters. In that silence, something changes. The hunter's rage fades, replaced by regret. But deep in the shadows, others still watch. Hunters who do not hesitate. Mercy is a dangerous thing, especially when the world only understands fear. When powers return, love must stand before judgment. As the first light of dawn kissed the waterfall, the earth began to hum, a sound older than time itself. The air shimmered, the ground cracked, and from the golden mist, she returned. The snake mother rising, towering, eyes burning like twin suns. The snake mother, ruler of scales and shadow, the ancient queen of all serpent kind. Her voice carried across the land both blessing and warning. My daughter, you've broken the sacred vow. You've loved a mortal, Amara kneeling, tears falling. But Amara did not bow in fear, and she rose in love. "If loving him is my sin," she whispered, "then let my heart be the temple you destroy." Kofi steps forward, placing his hand over her heart. "If she falls, I fall." The snake mother's power erupts. Serpents of light swirl around them. Amara's hair lifts, her scales glow. She stands like a queen reborn. Love does not weaken, mother. It awakens. The words echo through the realm, breaking the ancient silence. The forest trembles. The light explodes. And as the snake mother fades into mist, her voice lingers, soft, almost proud. "Then let the world decide if love is worth the fall." Amara collapses into Kofi's arms, golden light still flickering in her eyes. In defying her destiny, Amara became more than a queen. She became a legend. When love faces death, only truth remains. The sky wept fire. The forest screamed. And the Serpent Queen stood alone, between the wrath of powers and the fear of men. Amara glowing gold, wind and ash swirling around her. The Snake Mother's voice echoed from the heavens. "To end the curse, one heart must break the chain." Amara looked at Kofi, the man who loved her beyond fear, beyond reason. And with one final breath, she smiled. "Then let it be mine." She kisses Kofi. Golden light serpent spreads from her heart into the sky. The world fell silent. The hunters lowered their weapons. The storm bowed to her sacrifice. Rain falls, washing away fire. Kofi holds her before her glow fades. Her spirit rose, not in pain, but in peace. A golden serpent soaring toward the heavens, her voice whispering, "Where love is true, no curse can live." Kofi, eyes full of tears. Behind him, villagers light candles and kneel in respect. Years later, by the same river where it all began, a temple stands. Not to a monster, not to a goddess, but to Amara, the queen who turned her curse into love. And so the serpent's promise was kept, not by power, but by love eternal.